Players Development Academy, and a 1-3 loss to FC Motown. The Predators are not used to being in 5th place in the table and will look to right the ship tonight, and that goal by Breslin will certainly do just that. However, their opponent, the Jackson Lions, are currently sitting in 3rd with 1 loss, also to FC Motown, and 1 win against the Philadelphia Union SC. It's going to be a tough match here in Wayne, Pennsylvania. The wind has picked up. The rain is now starting to fall. Should the Predators win tonight, they will steal away that 3rd place spot and creep ever closer to that upper echelon. Now the rain truly coming down. The Westchester Predators in black are running a tried and true 4-2-3-1 formation. You can see them compact in the midfield just now. their shape has been scattered. Their triangles in disarray. Trying to work from the back and disrupt the compact shape of the Predators. There's those triangles we were looking for. Now moving forward across the midfield line. Putting down nicely by Kenizia. Ushers them back into their own defensive third. They switch the pace of play. Nice long ball over the top. Loose. He stands tall. The tip is good. The Lions strike back. 11-1 miscommunication from that long ball over the top. Defensive line of the Predators. Sure to head it to let the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper has to call. Say, hey, go up for that. Make a challenge. And I'll be there to back you up. Or let it ride, and I'll be the one to claim. We knew this was going to be a lot in this one. It's going to be a tough battle for Davies to get us restarted here. Here's Hill. He flicks it on. Nobody home. My headset, number 9, is actually Evie Cooley. She's wearing a different jersey here now. The ball forward. Number 10 of the Lions in tons of space in this left wing channel. Rosario out to meet him. Nicks it off him nicely. He's looking for a friend now. Change of pace, but trying to get it to Noel. They know he's lethal with the ball at his foot. Back on here. The Lions, they're streaming forward. They run out of space. They'll go out for a goal kick. Is never fun. The lightning, the abrasions you get. And I'll say, that won't be Jesus. Discipline as well. Now they can move forward in numbers. They flip through the lines, pass. But they were just too heavy. Over now. Another long ball over the top. This time, the ball will communicate. Captain. Intelligent play. He knew what he was doing. Put his body in front of the ball. We started now here for the Jackson Lions. Golden getting involved. nice challenge there. The foul is called, upended. That's number 7 of the Lions. I feel like we're going to have to know who that is. That is Ian Abbey, who's been getting involved early and often in this contest. This will be the first free kick in the dangerous area to the away side. They're overloading the back post here, trying to confuse the defensive structure of Leicester. Cat plays that one in, doesn't beat the first man. Gully makes a challenge attempt on that. He's hustling now. Start bringing my own drive knives.
Ready? I think it's better.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your patience. The rain tripped up our equipment just a little bit, causing some buzzing to happen. We want you to have the cleanest feed available. I missed a little bit of action. A couple of yellow cards being brandished by center referee Corey. One to substitute Goma for a substitution error, coming on too early and not checking in with the fourth official. And then one from the Lions on a late challenge. That was number 27. That is Ryan Watson, who is making a recovery run. Upended Breezeland on his rightward side. Still it remains 1-1. The sides are level. We did have an injury to Deniza. He had to be subbed out. He slid on the turf and his ankle got caught under him. But nice ball in though. Rosario, the first to meet it. Deflects it back to Cutler De Jesus. He's wondering where to go with it. The high line here for the Lions. They're moving as a pack. It's Verma. He tries to ping that one forward. Only finds the chest of a jersey in white. Here's Breezeland. Finds an outlet in Goma, but too high above it. The wind is playing a factor here, folks. You saw it on the chip goal. You saw it on that pass there. That one too hot to handle for number 4 of the team in white. Goma has it. He's going to have to be careful. Already on a yellow. Especially with the likes of Ian Abbey, number 7 of the Lions. He's been physical over here. The offensive third, a good challenge by Rosario. A dangling leg from McGonigal. Hill, an attempt. They elect to move it back here and swing the ball. Lions have had most of the possession so far here in this first half. Breezeland picks the pocket once again. He tries to move it forward. Ibikunle is off sides this time. That's a nice counter-attacking attempt from the home side of black. Play restarted here now. Ibikunle chasing after it. Another slip on the turf. That little spout of rain has caused many folks to tumble. There's McGonigal, Breezeland now to clear. Golden hasn't had much to do with his hands, besides that one goal by Breezeland, but there was nothing he could do about that. That was tucked nicely into the bottom corner. Breaking around here are the Lions. Watson playing a give and go action to move between the lines, and still it remains with the Lions. They swing it out. That ball on turf is going to run oh so quickly. It is Fedor who will put us back in play. Noel flings that on. Ibikunle moves it forward, but he's the most advanced man as Keoli gives chase, but to no avail. Swinging out wide here for the Lions, trying to overload this right-hand side. Ball to the back post, but Cutler de Jesus is there to cut it out. Cutler de Jesus waiting for his team to find their marks, their position, give him width and length. He advises to go length with it. Goma, the first to meet it, but his first touch let him down. He rises above, sends it on to Hill. He goes central now to Ibikunle. He has a couple of runners ahead to Hill. Back now to McGonigal. Out wide to Fedor. A bit of possession would do wonders for the home side. McGonigal moves forward, a shot, and it pings up the post and out. Oh my goodness, the long-range effort almost struck gold. You would have believed that shot was going to find the back of the net. A nice effort there from number 4, McGonigal. Folks, I'm once again hearing the pitter-patter of rain above us. It's going to make this treacherous turf even more dangerous. Another long ball over the top. Needs to be handled. It's Rosario to intercept. Fedor to clear. Ibikunle. What can he do with it? As Keoli goes. Oh, a slipped ball through, but Noel on the wrong shoulder of the rough. Lions finding space along the midfield half. Nick Burma there to cut that pass out. Fedor. He's looking. That's a fly. Watson, the first to meet it there. He moves it on to Abbey. He lays it off. They've been heavily working this leftward side, the Lions. Really bringing in the numbers. It makes sense. Goma on a yellow, you want to attack that player who needs to be careful as much as you can. The Lions chip ball over the top. Abbey pulls up. He's feeling it after that one challenge at the top of the 18. Has been 100% since. Here's Goma. Back to Rosario. McGonigal, the patch didn't reach him. Now it's Abbey! Goal! No celebration from the number 7. See, maybe injured after that effort. A nice strike from the forward. Says instead of the words they're talking, let the shots do it instead. He puts his side above 2-1. That's it. errant giveaway by Goma from the back line. Allowed that counterattack to unfurl. There was nothing Cutler DeJesus could do about that one, right into the upper nine. Abbey, his day is done, but he has a goal to his name. He will be substituted after that. That's 2 players substituted a little bit earlier, 1 for each side. The turf claiming more victims as the game goes on. Rosario to Goma. Ibikunle. Bobbles it, gives it up. Ibikunle bounces it off the defenseman and keeps the ball with Black. There's that substitute for a moment there. The Lions are playing down a man. Now they're able to get their substitute on officially and legally. No yellow card issued to this substitute as it enters the match. Goma surveying the field. Pushes it on. Watson, the first to intercept. Rosario has had a lot to do in this first half. Always under the gun. Here's Verma. Along now to Breezeland. It was so bright for Westchester at the start of this half, but as the clouds have rolled in, the sun been cut out, so too have the hopes now for the Predators. Down a goal in this one. That will move out for the second corner of the match. The first for the side in white. Can't lose your markers now. Referee Corey calling both the substitutes over. Says, I've had enough of it already. Goma, you're on a yellow. Number 9, you're about to be. Instantly wait. Man marking here from Westchester. Ball inward swinging the back post. Nice catch there from Cutler DeJesus. He sends Ibikunle running, but running out of bounds he goes. The ball now back with the Lions. They're looking to steal away some points and move themselves further up in the conference. Predators finally force an error here from Golden. The ball goes up, juggled around in the air. Hill brings it down though. He loses it, slips right off his foot. The challenge comes through, but no call. Goma now. And there is a foul. Also a slip there from Goma as the rain continues to fall. McGonigal over it now. Nice back post effort, looks to be. Near post, flinged away. It's Noel who gives chase. And that's Kioli who comes up with it. Nice bit of skill there from the Lions to move forward. Verma back heels it unintentionally. That's enough to stop the danger here for now. The Lions, though, hunting the Predators, pinning them down in their own offensive third, or in their defensive third, rather. Fedor pushes that one out again. Lions will now be looking to turn this throw inward
potentially get an attempt in, a shot on. A long-range throw. Fedor there. Watson. Over the head kick. And out it goes. Hopefully not over the fence. All right, and it stays. Coach Harry, rather, of the Predators, assistant coach for a couple other squads. We were here yesterday. He had to chase all of the balls that went over the fence. We have a rainbow now up above us. Hopefully that will bring some good luck to the home side. Still, though, it remains with the Lions. This is where you have to dig deep. That's the home side in black. With your fans with you, this is the time to give the effort. Ibi Kunli has to challenge, and Golden slices that one into the center circle. Verma there to contest. Breezeland touches it on. He moves it inward to Hill. A layoff to McGonigal. He clips it on, but that pass off the mark. This is where the press of the Predators comes into play, but well worked from the Lions. Ibi Kunli with a good challenge. A slide in. The referee, Corey, put the whistle to his mouth but didn't blow it. And away we go. A counterattack for the away side. The shot could be a layoff to the top of the box. A miss there. Verma there to head it. McGonigal to move it on. Watson with the ball at his feet. Can feel shot looming for the Lions. So they work. Moving through the lines, and the foul is called now in a dangerous area at the top of the box. The Lions pleading their case. They got the foul. I don't know what else they could be discussing there with official Corey. High line here for the Westchester United back line. Corey once again stifling some scuffles on this set piece. It was looking like Ibi Kunli was doing fine. He kept his arms wide, just using his body to shuffle back and forth. Now the kick comes into the back post. It is Breezeland there to defend. Verma now. Ball in, and catching practice for Cutler De Jesus. He goes for the quick counterattack to Ascioli. He's got one to beat. The defense wary to it. Hill send that in quick. Hill now. He gets bodied off the ball. Still stands tall, physical from the captain. He's got to show that leadership. The foul now called on Ibi Kunli. Used his body well there to win the kick. We got a double rainbow now coming out here. Can Westchester find the pot of gold off of this? Once again, this is the second time this Lions defender is pleading his case. He's not wearing the hour band as far as I can tell. He's going to have to be wary of his words. Referee Corey has had a lot to do so far. Has gone to the pocket a number of times already. Plenty of calls, goals as well. We've seen it all so far in this contest here at YSC Complex. Noel and Hill. Looks like Noel will be the one to take it. He goes for the right-footed curler. Goal! Magic from Noel. He levels the sides for Westchester United. That is that moment of magic that they needed the home side here. They were down for most of this half, constantly chasing after the ball. A little bit of respite now. We find ourselves 2-2.
By number 16, Ryan Noel.
That will be Ryan's third goal in 3 contests, ladies and gentlemen. He has scored in each and every game so far here in the National Premier Soccer League. Like we were talking about at the top of the broadcast, it's exactly the man that you want with the ball at his feet, giving him that opportunity in a dangerous area, and he converts. I guess you can say he did strike gold there, Nick. Now, with a little bit of life, a little more pep in the step here are the Predators. Fedor. Ibikunle with a nice flick on. Breezeland. He gets clattered into the defense there to snuff out the danger. Fedor. Ibikunle handles that hot ball. McGonigal back to Ibikunle, the give and go. The defensive line once again holds. Rosario now in a 1v1 situation. A slip on the turf and a smack against it from number 14 of the Lions. Here's Verma. Fedor. Step in front from Hill. Got to go to that ball. Number 4 has been active. Now he's involved in the attack. Numbers forward for the Lions to the center circle. And it's Goma with a desperate clearance. That allows the rest of the squad to get in behind. Nice move there from number 4. Lions chipping it to the back post. Fedor sees that one go out of bounds. Folks, we have a couple of upcoming matches here for the Westchester Soccer Club. Tomorrow, May 25th, we have the Westchester United Soccer Club versus the PA Classics, and that is part of the NPSL Keystone West Division. That will be 7 p.m. on our YouTube channel. As a reminder, make sure you like and subscribe. And then on the 27th, that is Tuesday, Westchester United SC versus Reading United AC in the USL 2 at 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. on Sports Engine Play. Make sure you download that app and follow us so you don't miss a single match. Lions. Breezeland has a foul. A light one, but one nonetheless. Especially with the turf this slick, people are going to be tumbling easily. Fedor now has to deal with this. The cross to the penalty spot. And it's Goma who uses his body to move the offender off his line, and the ball will roll out of play. Number 4 here for the Lions, it's Ryan Kuster. Pointing him out because he's been heavily involved in both the attack and the defense. For the throw in here from Goma. Here it is. Ascioli crunched between 2. Goma moves that on. Back to Golden. Surveying. Likes to go back to the goalkeeper once more. A long ball over the top. It's worked before. Can it work again? Goma couldn't read that one. Cutler de Jesus off his line, though. This time the communication comes to the aid. Westchester. Switch of field here. The wind, though, stopping that one in its tracks. Not able to find Hill on the opposite side. Rosario. He gets fouled. A scrape down the leg. That one's got to hurt. Referee Corey instructing the players to put the ball at the spot of the foul, and there it goes. Verma. Breezeland. Tries to get it back to his buddy on the defensive line, but that one off the mark. Quickly in now from the Lions. Breezeland there to intercept. Fedor under pressure. Breezeland as well. A deflection, though. An unfortunate one at that. The ball remains with the home side. Fedor flings it. It's McGonigal. Puts his buddy under pressure. Verma with a hack. That one's going over the fence. We've seen Nick Verma do better than that. Part of the Westchester Predator squad that plays in the American Premier Soccer League. He often comes in as a substitute in the second half of that squad. And I've casted him a number of times. For now, though, McGonigal with the sliding pass as he was tumbling to the turf. That one goes out of bounds. Looking to unravel the shape of this 4-2-3-1. Golden. That long ball once again. Verma handles it nicely. Hill. Breezeland there. Looking for the running Goma. He's able to get to it just in time. He gets his pocket picked. Here's Kuster. Keystone out wide. Overlapping runners there. That is the goal scorer, Noel, on defensive duties. Puts it back into Fedor. He pushes it up. Watson there. Flicks it on, though, nicely. Ibikunle, the run was sublime. The pass just couldn't reach him. Strong foul there on Hill. And the ball will go the other way. Can there be a difference maker here in the first half as we near that 45-minute mark? Trying to go around Rosario. Foul is called. Number 14 gets upended. Now, how does Westchester handle this? A quick restart. Corey having some words, though, as the Westchester team pleads their case. Cutler to Jesus, instructing his defensive line where to stand, who to mark. They don't want to give up anything at this point in the match. One on the wall. Ascioli stands bravely in front of the kick. A lobe cross in, though it still works. Cutler de Jesus. He was out, got big, was able to close down. Deflection off his foot, though, and it'll go out for a corner for the Lions. Some words, though. It's the Westchester team. We anxiously await the corner, and there it is. A low one to the back post, and there's McGonigal on the post. He's able to save that one, put that one on the stat sheet later. They'll cut out that early cross, and there's Rosario, a physical battle up the top. Ibikunle now, Ascioli, he cuts it back. He has one ahead of him. It's Breezeland, a beautiful ball in, the shot up! Oh! A great counterattack from the home side. Just barely a miss there from Breezeland. Hit right outside the post. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our first half has concluded here. The score line stands 2 to Westchester United, 2 to the Jackson Lions. We'll see you after 15.
going to remain live, just so you know.
Let me know if I'm all up in your grill.
No, you're good. It's fine. You should probably be this one.
Do you have your stuff?
Not with me.
I mean, do you have stuff?
Yeah, I have my own personal stuff. I would probably use my own. Right, basically, yeah, they don't. It's my thing for this stuff.
Yeah, if you're bringing stuff, then you
Sure, it's
No.
right. So I don't think
Yeah, I would definitely.
Yeah, because can I just get like an XLR mic and put it as my thing? But it seems like there's that mic. I'm not sure what's coming.
I don't know. I trust your stuff, man. So I'd rather you bring it.
Wait, I need to create some stuff. Probably also bring. Works for me. Easy way.
Yeah. And that also helps me. I'm not like,
Yeah, no, yeah,
getting out of flow.
getting the. Because I had a lot of stuff before I had built stuff. So, like, this looks very wobbly.
I think it's scored.
What's the score?
We're winning.
Dude, what a legend. Guy's the best.
It's a jacket. Gives a nice bang.
So what league is this? NPSL? Is that legal or I know they don't do like mechanic stuff like that. Just wow, it's really like that makes no sense.
Yeah, once I clean the connection, it was better. Yeah, so we're still getting obviously some of the crowd noise and the team noise, but
Yeah. So, for the static from the headset, do we think it's coming from the headset or coming from the mic?
no, I think it was coming because the HDMI was that port was not clean.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead. So tonight when I go home, I'm gonna go ahead and get a Q-tip and get a little rubbing alcohol.
Okay.
That usually cleans up connections. But yeah, that's where once I clean that, it was fine.
Sweet.
So and all the other connections didn't do anything when I tried to clean them.
Okay, so yeah, so that was by process elimination. That's probably the issue.
Yeah. So once I got that cleaned up, it was fine. So
I mean, I don't think. Do you have any problem with like maybe if I bring like one of my tripods?
I'm sorry.
Do you have any problem if I bring one of my tripods?
Oh, bring one of yours. I don't. This thing's like 40 years old. This is my mother-in-law's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate.
Which is funny because she gave it to my wife, but my mother-in-law, she's 75. She's 75, but she's always been like a tech geek.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say for being like a few decades old, that's not a bad tripod.
Yeah. So it's funny. Yeah, if you want to bring one, that's fine. I've actually been wanting to invest in one. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, so but it's so funny. She's got like, and she saves it all in case she might need it again. We finally convinced her to convert all her VHS stuff and beta stuff because she was early on with beta and like all that stuff. Like she's
got laser discs.
oh my god, yeah, and she's like a complete like Apple nerd.
That's incredible.
And she's 75. Like I have to ask I asked my 75-year-old mother-in-law for tech advice.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. She's on top of it.
My parents have to like drive out to middle of nowhere, Illinois, anytime my mom's mom needs help with anything. But then like they get stuff that like my dad loves all like the lights and like appliances that connect to your Wi-Fi, and then he gets that for her. One storm knocks it out, and she's no idea.
Yeah. She hasn't gone that far with a smart a smart fridge or whatever.
I don't
need. I'm like I don't need a smart fridge. Like,
my fridge doesn't need to.
Yeah. I just want to be able to sit on the couch and not have to change the thermostat.
Right. Yeah. The lights I understand. It's a pain sometimes, but I understand wanting to have it.
And I'm not a big fan of the Ring doorbell on it. That way my wife knows what time I got home.
I was like, thanks God, we started getting that like when I maybe was late high school. I was like, oh man. Then my dad had one like in the driveway in the front yard. We have several like bird feeders with cameras. Thank God I wasn't growing up like such a teenager with this.
I was in my 20s in the 90s.
Yeah,
before social media. Thank God.
No one saw
let's just put it this way. I can't run for president. Or you know what? Actually, maybe I can.
No one can dig it up.
All right. That's been an exciting first half.
Yeah. 4 goals. That's huge.
Yeah, the game's been good. The weather's been super weird.
Did you get that rainbow?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
It was a double rainbow for a little bit.
I actually, because since we had the break, I went up and I got a nice shot of it. It showed up really well on camera right before the free kick goal. So, I have that, and then we go down, and then you're like, he did strike goal. I'm like, again, we'll see if that cuts together well for a video. I'm like, But we'll hear. It didn't sound too bad. I mean, we've done, I don't remember if it was with you or Jake, but there have been...
Probably Jake. Anytime you say that's probably Jake.
Yeah, there was one time where, again, depending on which, the HDMI or, the iRig's plugged in, it'll, strip the input, and I think we ended up doing, 20 minutes with the mic when this came through. Because it's not too bad.
Okay. As long as they can hear me. I know, Vince, I felt bad leaving yesterday, but it was there's nothing
nothing you could do. I mean, it was on their end, and I still haven't heard back from them to see what the holdup was. Why if they fixed it.
Right.
They're probably like, shit, we gotta fix this before. Yeah. It was funny because, like I said, I was telling you, when I reached out to them through the support line, I'm like, they're like, yeah, we know we screwed up the score bug. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's not even what I'm talking about.
That's not I can't get audio, and then later on I figured out I can't do highlights, which I was able to do before. So so whatever update this offices in Sweden didn't take. They didn't test it all. So which is typical with any sort of update. You get your iPhone update and it screws everything up.
Yeah. I was having that conversation again with my brother today about how we've hit the point where technology is now making our lives harder.
It really is.
We peaked. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
We are now on the way down to idiocracy.
Yeah. Look at them go. All right. One more half.
Yeah, definitely bring your stuff tomorrow. I want to see how it goes.
Are you coming tomorrow?
I'm not coming tomorrow.
But I'll definitely bring the trial on. I'll see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I guess you'll work with Christian tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna be cool there.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He comes up from Baltimore for our games.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a trek.
Well, he does a lot of our games. He used to do all of the games for Christos, but they've cut back on their budget. So, but he comes up. He gets to do maybe about 6-8 games a year for us.
Start whenever. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the YSC Sports Complex for a National Premier League soccer match in the Keystone East Conference. If you're just tuning in, you have missed an enthralling first half. It's currently level at 2-2, and miraculous goals from both sides off of free kicks. We have a chip, we have long-ranged efforts, every type of goal you could ever want in a soccer contest. Looks like the weather has subsided here for now. The sky's clearing. Hopefully no sprinklings of rain in the second half. As it stands, the Westchester Predators, your home side in black, desperately need a result here today. Currently sitting in 5th place in the conference. A victory here tonight would move them up to 3rd. The Lions, the wayside in white, currently sitting in that 3rd place spot. So if they get a victory here this evening, they'll try to move up into that upper echelon, the top 2 spots, move on. There's still plenty of season left for both of these squads. Let's see what happens here in this one. For the second half, the Lions will start with it, much to the dismay of the home side. In our very first half, the Lions had most of the possession, and it was up for the Predators to give chase. Let's see if the roles will reverse here in the second half. Referee Corey, our center referee, there in the circle, counting up the players, making sure we're 11v11. Sorry, took a couple of names in the book. That of Adam Goma, the substitute there for Westchester, and Ryan Watson, number 27 of the Lions. As always, folks, I'm Phil Boda, and with me is legendary cameraman, producer Nick Kraus as we get underway here for the second half. A long ball over the top. Brought down there by number 3, but it's Fedor who gets his body in the way and moves that out for a goal kick. That seems to be the goal, the kickoff strategy for most squads. Just kind of send it back, overload one side, launch a ball over the top, see if you can pin the opposition in deep, maybe win a throw in the offensive third. Goal kick up there from Cutler de Jesus. Nice header out. And thus it will remain with the home side. The goal scorer, Noel. He moves it back to Cutler de Jesus. Rosario did nicely in the first half, adjusted well with the wind and the weather. Castor Kirsten there, unfortunately. He gives that one up, and with the Lions it goes. Breeslin there to close down. The cross could be in to the back post. Fedor breaking down, and it's Noel who comes up with it. Ibi Kunli, the outlet. Great recovery run from the Lions there, and they win it back. Fedor. Ibi Kunli. He slips on the turf. Nope. Seemed to be a foul instead. No rain during the halftime, but still that turf is going to retain those water molecules. It's going to be slick out there for the boys. Here's Verma. Goes centrally to Askew. He gets that one poked away. Oh, he tries to go down the channel. Now the foul is called almost to the pocket. Referee Corey goes. That was number 3, Ogunwalu of the Lions committing that challenge. Noel. You know the potency of that right boot. He lofts that one up and away from Keister. He kind of flicks that behind him. Luckily, he has a member there to clean it up. A smack off a hill and out of bounds for a goal kick. Golden, who gets restarted here. A long ball over over the top. Has paid dividends before. Rosario couldn't read that one. Now the Lions in. Goma with the recovery. A great challenge. It had to be perfect, and it was. The danger, though, still abound for the Predators. They must now handle a corner kick. That'll be the 4th of the match here for the away side. Once again, man marking on this set piece. The Lions will try to confuse the defense as they separate now as the kick is into the near post. Cutler de Jesus with a punch out. Goes back to the corner kick taker. He cuts by Goma. Another low ball in. And somehow an unfortunate goal there as it slips off the inside leg of Cutler de Jesus and into the back of the net. The Lions up 3-2. This is what we always say. I'm the goalkeeper myself. In slick conditions, it's all about body in front. I was whipped in with pace, however. Sometimes that spin can be tough to handle, especially when the ball is wet. Well, if the first half is indicative of anything we've seen thus far, there's plenty of more goals left in this one. We're still very early on here in the second. Here's Noel. He sends that along here to Rosario. Goma is pointing to the spot. The ball behind him, cut out there for a throw. Ibikunle. Unable to handle that one. It's poked away from him. He fumbles it out of bounds. Keystone. He flings that one up. Nicely brought down. And the Lions stream forward. Good break down there from McGonigal. Snuff out the counterattack. Still the Lions with the ball. Ascioli on some defensive duties. Verma stands tall and wins that one. Cutler de Jesus getting involved. It's back to Verma once more. Ascioli. Or Noel, excuse me. I was looking at Ascioli. There's Breeslin, a goal scorer from the first half. Oh, the pass. It was on there. Just couldn't find the mark.
Take control of the game.
Lions usually patient, working the ball behind, and then ping it forward like this. Verma deflecting that one up. Watson rising. Ascioli nicks that one away. Very good with the ball at his feet. Ascioli. He tried to work that one wide. Fortunately intercepted and back with the Lions. Ascioli nods that one to the center circle. Ascioli there to meet it. Little tangle of legs between all sides there. Referee Corey didn't see what we saw. Could have been a foul on that. Offsides though, the line steps at the proper moment. They're reading now what the Lions want to do. They do 2 passes in the back, and then they fling it forward. So if the line is aware, they know when to step and get that offside traps going. Here's Verma. Noel. McGonigal. He tries to find Hill, the captain. Ball just too far ahead of him. I'll be interested to see what Coach Perry does here with the substitutes. We already had to expend one in the first half for the injured Taniza. Might be looking to the bench in the next couple of minutes. Get some fresh legs out there, put some pressure on the back line with his team behind. Ascioli. Goma. Ibikunle goes for the black heel. Ends up getting a ton of Lion player instead. There's that 1-2 pass over tactic the Lions have been employing. Goma. That's a fine challenge. Goma once again protesting. There's arms flailing onto him. That's the nature of the game. People are running. Arms are going to fly. Goma. And it's Keystone there once again. Roscioli. The early cross could be in, or centrally, or taken himself. Nice step over there, out wide, the cross to the back post. And the crosser was offside. Fortunate break there for the Predators. There were a ton of members overloading this right-hand side. That's been their MO from the previous half as well. Rosario. Finds Goma. Goma moves that one on, but not before the ball went out of bounds. Possession has definitely been back and forth in this one. Neither team can hold on to it for very long. Watson, though, does well there. One member in, a few ahead of him. Tries to move it forward, but Rosario there to intercept. Ogunwale, number 3 here for the Lions to get us restarted. Ibikunle not able to handle that heat. Now has to be back on defense. He bounces off a challenge. Goma stands up. Inward, the Lions go right into the jaws of the Predators, and they're able to steal the ball away. Oh! And there's Keystone. Puts in a leg, commits the foul. Quickly restarted by McGonigal, and out to Fedor. Here's Berman. Up now to Noel. He moves through the legs of Ogunwale. Deflection. And the referee calls the way of the away side. Look for that 1-2 pass over. And there it is. Up and over. Can Fedor handle? He does. Watson. Strong chest, but only as far as Noel. Ascioli to give chase. He tries to cut around Watson and does. A slip ball through to Breezeland. He's in! Breezeland! Goal! Westchester United! They level aside once more. 3-3 as it stands. A counter-attacking style, like a true Predator waiting in the brush to strike. They hit home once again.
Predators goal scored by number 23, Liam Breslin.
Breslin with a brace. And that rolls right off the tongue. 2 goals for him. An assist from Ascioli. He's also an American Premier Soccer League player for Westchester. Has 3 assists already on the season in that league. Now it's another to his tally. That's 4 across all conferences. Looks like we will have a substitute. Captain Hill, his day is done. See the substitutes as they arrive. Here's Watson. McGonigal trying to clog up the midfield. Fedor. Centrally, the triangle's working well to get out the danger. There's a substitute. That is number 15 of Westchester United. And that is Nick Polidoro. Breezeland now. Tries to work off of Noel and does. Slips that one in for Goma. He's always willing to get forward. He puts it in. Nobody home. Back now to Fedor. Ascioli could have a shot from distance. He thought about it. Puts it on the back post. The way that pass, just too strong. Number 12 here on the near side for Westchester United is Danzo. Goalkeeper Golden now to get us restarted with the sides level 3-3. So far, no yellow cards in the half, which is nice to see. Looks like Ascioli now dons the armband for Westchester. Polidoro mistimes that challenge. Still comes up with the ball here, but 2 against him. He wiggles free. A third man comes and takes the ball away. Polidoro to stand up the cross. He cuts that one out. And out for a corner. That'll be the 5th of the match here for the Jackson Lions. Welcome to the match, Nick Polidoro. And have a lot to do on that rightward side. And I believe I saw Goma advance to a forward position. He'll probably be part of the 2 ahead of the 4 in this 4-2-3-1 formation. We wait on the corner now. An in-swinging ball to the near post. Another punch from Cutler de Jesus. Verma there puts his body on the line for the team and stops that shot. Goma tries to cut that one out. A layoff there for Keystone. Ooh, a strong shot from the defender. Well, that one always going wide. Booster. Cutler de Jesus had to fight through traffic in that corner. Got a piece of it. Luckily, his defense was able to come to his aid. Vidor, a flick on here for Danzo. He keeps it in, but Ogunwale is the one to receive it. Challenge in, but a bit of agility from Ogunwale. Noel to give chase. Polidoro does enough to get that one back to his squad. Verma now, ever the outlet for his team. Danzo. Here's Vidor. A sliding challenge from Ogunwale once again cuts out the danger. Rosario flings it. He heads it back intelligently to Cutler de Jesus. Verma. Give and go to get out of danger. He just flails at it though, unfortunately, and that one goes out of bounds. The heat rises here in the leftward channel.
Yeah, piss.
Ogunwale put us into play. Centrally goes Goma in a tussle. Nice poking challenge there. A great read there of the hips and then a dangling leg from the Lions. For a frustrated foul that was, and a yellow card will be awarded. I believe that is number 8, Dante Perez, who will go into the book. Referee Corey needs one more moment to complete the paperwork before we can restart. It was only a matter of time before a yellow was shown here in the second half. And there we have it. Rosario to restart. He moves that one up. Ascioli tracking that in the air. McGonigal to bring it down. Danzo to Vidor. He clips that up to Noel. A nice challenge. Ascioli. Once again, Ogunwale with a great challenge. He's feeling that one though. Had to stretch those muscles tight in this cold air. Vidor with a towering header. Danzo now. He's willing to take on some players. Ogunwale though will have none of that. Vidor. He gets that one slipped off of him.
Thank you.
And now, finally, after persistent fouling, Fedor goes into the book. Referee Corey doing a great job so far. You let him play for a little bit, and once too much powder enters the keg, you gotta start letting those yellows go. It's Ogunwale tightening up here, as we mentioned right before that stoppage of play. A couple of sliding challenges, that'll do it for you. This plays right into the hands of the Lions. They like the long pass over the top. Looks like we will have a substitute here for the Jackson Lions. That'll be Matthew Fuentes, who will exit the match. Some fresh legs will do the Lions well, especially on a set piece as this. Ball in to the back post. Away is the call from Cutler De Jesus, but in it goes. Ascioli trying to clear it, but only nods it up. A bicycle kick there from Ogunwale. He's in behind, and an offsides is called. Ogunwale, number 3 for the Lions, is somehow, some way finding himself on the ball constantly. Noel trying to retrieve this one, has moved forward to the striker position when the substitutes came in. That's his more tried and true place. He receives it off the throw. A quick counterattack. This is what the Predators need. Ascioli to flick that one on. 2 players in. It's Noel! And it's a near post zinger! And he extends the lead here for Westchester United. Now it's 4-3 for the side in black. For a second, Nick, I thought that one had gone out of bounds and hit the side netting, but he was able to squeeze that by Golden and get himself on the score sheet. That's a brace here for Noel.
Predators goal scored by number 16, Ryan Noel.
That is 4 goals for him across 3 games, 7 in all conferences. An assist once again from Ascioli, the assist maestro of the squad. Looks like we'll have another substitute. This time Fedor is the one to be called to the bench. Actually on our near side here, a substitute for the Lions. That is Anthony Ruggiero. Kind of see the substitute here for our home side. I will let you know. He's going to have a lot to do against Ruggiero and Ogunwale here in the leftward channel. That is number 18, Jake Wartz. For that 1-2 pass go here for the Lions. This time trying to work it through the middle, but it's always congested. This 4-2-3-1 formation does that so nicely. Donzo, he's able to recover that. He works through a challenge, and it goes the other way. A mystery for the fans as they plead their case. Screams for Ryan Watson. Everyone wanted to receive the passes. They were making forward runs. He elects to go backwards for now. Oh, a slipped ball through. Rosario has to deal with it. Barely handles that challenge. It falls for Verma. Got tangled up in his legs. And he puts that out for another corner for the Lions. A scramble now. This will be the 6th corner of the match for the side in white. A bunch formation here on this set piece for the away side. The kick is into the near post once again. It's Goma there. Towering header to clear it. Cutler De Jesus was quick off his line though for that one as well. Donzo to close down, but a flick around. And it's the substitute Jake Wartz who gets on that one. Ascioli, the assist master. He's looking for runners ahead of him. Great vision, but the ball curling too close to the keeper. Ascioli must have been emboldened by the band of the captain. That one's in. Warts kept him onside. This has to be finished by the Lions, and a great save by Cutler DJ Zeus. Got his body big. Number 14 from the Lions can't believe his luck. He should have shot that one a little bit sooner. Got caught between his feet. Which way do I go? Where do I shoot? And by that time, the angle was closed. Another corner, though, here for the Lions. That's their 7th of the contest. This time, a lazy formation from the Lions. Kind of all meandering around the top of the box. As soon as the ball is kicked, they'll strike. Now they get into formation, a back post set piece. Can it get there, though? A looping ball, but looping too large, and out it goes. The fans jeering the Lions player for that kick was never finding its mark. DJ Zeus, that's heading right for the tents. Saw that one coming right for my eyes. Ogunwale. Looks like we have a substitute here, and it's Rosario's Day, who will be done. Has had a lot to do on that side, a lot of aerial balls to deal with. Maybe the substitute will be an expert in handling those types of attempts. As soon as I see who that is, folks, I'll let you know.
Hey, White. White. Come on. You take 15 on.
Give me something here.
Number 17, that's Andrew Loudenbach, who has entered the match here for Westchester. Loudenbach. McGonigal, though, the one on. Polidoro to handle that. And on to Breezeland it goes, the 2-time goal scorer. Can he keep it in? No. So much pace behind those legs. Ball just got tangled up in him and went out of bounds. The Lions with it. Ogunwale here on the near side, plenty of space. There's that ball in. And that is Loudenbach's first involvement in the match, and it's a header down to his teammate. Polidoro. He's looking for a friend. You have to have confidence on the ball as a defender. And there it is, Cutler DJ Zeus. He puts this out. Donzo wasn't ready for it, and Ogunwale, the first to get there. McGonigal, though, he can move his team forward, and he does. Polidoro, he cuts it centrally. Oh, well, not ready for that one. Ascioli has some stride left in those legs. Forces the errant pass, and Goma, the one to bring it down, but can he bring it down neatly? He's fighting physically there. He clips that on. Watson there to head it down. Ascioli picks his pocket, though. He has runners ahead of him. He slips that on to Donzo. Donzo could cut in on this one, a step over there, but a great poking challenge from the Lions. That one is fine, well done. Verma, some physicality here, turns 14 away. A nice inside run there from Ruggiero. Tracks a couple of defenders with him. Still moving forward here. Kuster. He sends it back. Here's Watson. Playing around the top of this box. McGonigal, though, cuts out the pass. Noel. Ascioli. His teammates saying to relax. Donzo, though, he coughs that one up and commits the foul to recover. Looks like we'll have a substitute coming in. Some words being exchanged. Words being exchanged between Ascioli and Ogunwale. Corey is going to have his work cut out for him here. There's a lot of words that have been exchanged between the two sides. This has been a physical one, a contentious one, and especially with so many goals scored, everyone feels like they could win it. In the midst of all that, Rowan Harrington, number 24, has entered the match. And Ryan Noel will take a seat on the bench. Two-time goal scorer in this one. His day is done. This is number 2 of the Lions. He's Amenti. He moves that one forward. A nice inviting ball in. Many runners ahead of it. It's Kuster! And on the goal line! Many swing, but many fail. The ball trickles into the back of the net. Level once more are these sides. 4-4. He's Amenti with the assist on that. But it was Kuster who caused the havoc. That one trickled in. Four goals in the first, 4 in the second. Can we get one more to break the deadlock? Polidoro. Goma. He once again slides on the slick turf. A quick throw in and past many defenders. That one goes. McGonigal. Ascioli fighting, as every good captain should. Harrington to give chase now. Looks like Ogunwale has finally been subbed off here for the Lions. That's number 3. He was stretching constantly in the frigid air. Nicely dealt with by Warts. Burma with a step. Away is the call, but away it didn't go. Out like a shot. Cutler snuffs it, but the danger still looming here for United. Ryan Watson to bring that down. Goma to contest him. And out for a goal kick it goes. Well done by Goma. Once again, that defensive communication just not there. Cutler calls, but the rest do not respond. Harrington can't beat Pizamenti. He battles against Danzo. That's a big challenge from the substitute, number 22. Ascioli looks for Laudenbach. Ascioli once more. Laudenbach receives it again. Good and go. Can't find that final pass in the final third. Warts. Desperate flick, and Verma with the overhead. The call for settle for the Lions. Ruggiero. Verma has to snuff this one out again. Keeps it in and finds Ascioli, who weaves around a challenge. He clips that one in. Riesland was there. The golden there also. Kuster. A nice step from Ascioli in a dangerous area. He's steaming forward. Goes for the shot, but lays it off here for Harrington. Couldn't get his feet right. Sends that one out of bounds. It's that hustle from Ascioli constantly around the back shoulder of the opposition. Picks their pockets. Allows Westchester to break the lines. Ball's in there. Donzo to close down, and he does. Harrington, his first touch on the ball. He gets closed down. McGonigal intelligently back to Warts. Polidoro to receive. Ascioli moved before the ball got to him. That one kicked away. Polidoro to Goma. legs heavy now for either side. You can see the challenge is a little bit more reckless. The pass is a little bit awry. Zamenti, only as far as Loudenbach finds the captain. To Verma. It's Gonzo, who turns, and once again, a foul called. The Lions not happy with that call, but a foul nonetheless. Loudenbach, an early cross in. To the back post, it goes to the upper nine. Can somebody finish it? It's Harrington who cleans up the mess and puts Westchester up 5-4 in this contest here at YSC Sports Complex. That's the second time the woodwork has come to the aid of goalkeeper Golden. This time, the Predators can pounce, and they finish the job.
Predators goal scored by number 24, Rowan Harrington.
That is Harrington's first goal of the season, and one desperately needed for the home side here. The teeter-totter, once again, weighed down by the goals of the Predators. They're in the lead. Get forward now is the call from the Lions bench. Couldn't work that pass to fruition. In the Lions match against Motown FC, the current leaders here in the Keystone East Conference, that contest ended 3-2. When the Predators played them, it was a 3-1 loss. The way they're playing today, though, seems like they fight them again to do better. Loudenbach. Down here, McGonaday. Gonzo screaming for the ball. He wants to be on it. He's cutting inside. Puts it out to Polidoro. Riesling. The give and go there. Cut out. Riesling tries to lay it off with a hospital ball. And now he leaves for his defensive line to deal with it. A huge challenge there from Warts. He dives in, but the challenge late. And the leg not extended far enough to receive the ball. Warts gets the card. He had to do it. Number 10 of the Lions had the steam in him, the pace with him. Warts had to do something to stop the counterattack. Fortunate to just receive a yellow. We know how lethal the Lions have been from set pieces. This one from the opposite side of the pitch, where they've taken a majority of their corners from. So let's see if they can work it. This one to the near post. Away is the call. Down from Polidoro. And away from Harrington. Still, the danger is there. Cut out once more. Deflection called there from center referee Corey. And another corner, the 8th of the match here for the Lions. This one an in-swinger to the near post. Polidoro once again there to meet it. Harrington has to be the outlet. He sends it back to Ascioli. The defense, though, shuts that one down. Loudenbach to Ascioli. Watson, though, get that one away. Verma caught that one out. And it's Warts who has to deal with the mess. Deflection, though, off of White in the end. And it'll go the way of the Predators. Folks, we have a few more matches here on our Memorial Day weekend. Tomorrow, Westchester United versus PA Classics in the NPSL Keystone West Division. That's 7 p.m. right here on the Westchester United YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. And then on May 27th, Westchester United versus Reading United AC. And that is a USL 2 match at 7:30 on Sports Engine Play. Make sure you download that app now. Breeslin in, he crosses it centrally. Donzo! Not able to kick that one into the back of the net. throw in here for the Predators.
Good night.
Into Harrington. He goes for a shot. That one wide once more. 3 shots for Harrington, 1 goal in. So that's pretty good odds for a striker. Striker has only been on for a few minutes. The Lions are looking for a way to level the sides once more. Polidoro just flails a leg out there. Number 22, Zifan Kress is our defender for the Lions here on the near side. Verma, he puts a leg up in there. Goma swings at it as well. Finally settles his feet, and he launches that into the trees. I think that's 3 balls we may have lost here today. Good thing it's all within the budget. Kuster. McGonigal. Just a stalwart there in the midfield. A nice chested ball and an over-the-top pass, but Golden had read that all the way. He was out to get there. A nice pass there from Breeslin. Goma to McGonigal. He finds Harrington, who stays onside. He goes for a shot. Closed down there by 3 white jerseys. Goma still with it. He goes for a long-range effort. Did deflect off one that took all the power away from it. And it falls neatly to Golden. You can see a little bit more life in the legs of the Predators. They believe they can close this one out and get all 3 points at home. Golden. 2 members there to get Watson. He moves that on.
I'll get him in. Is this for you?
That's plates.
He called me and I was
Cutler, DJ Zeus. Sends that one up into the lights. Polidoro against Kuster. Warts to break down here. A nice challenge from him. He gets upended. The ball still falls to the feet of the Lions across. That flutters in a dangerous area. Danzo. He shields that one. Will roll out of bounds for him. He's working against the corner flag. Still with the Lions. Ascioli reading that one though, and a nice nutmeg. Pizzamenti. Polidoro with a nice shoulder pop. Still the Lions are not cleared. Warts with an over-the-head kick. Breeslin, a nice juggle to Ascioli. Those two working in tandem nicely. Harrington, he was on sides with a ton of space ahead of him, but it was going to be a difficult ball for Breeslin to make. He moves that one forward. We've seen that one before. Cutler has to get there, and he does. Foul is called, and a yellow card given. He doesn't believe that he should get that yellow card, the Lions player. He waves off the referee. And that is Kurick, number 20 of the Lions. He waves off the referee, almost got a second yellow for dissent. Very close to leaving this match. Cutler, DJ Zeus. He moves that one up. He's a mentee. Goma is able to deflect that one out of bounds. Rogerio moves it here for Kress. He moves it on. Goma steps in front nicely to intercept that one. Kress once more. Verma with a strong header to Harrington. He knows he just needs to get to the corner flag, take all the time off the clock, and a huge shoulder there from Kurick. Harrington battling, fighting to win possession for his squad. A quick ping. Press. Sends it back to Golden. He just flailed at that one. Donzo to bring it down. Has to work against 2, and he does. Slips behind both. Dragged down from the back. And the substitute, Kress, will be brandished a yellow card. seen shots from this area of the pitch before. Noel, unfortunately, on the bench. So who will be the free kick taker here? Goma having some words with Ascioli. Well, I got the left, or you got the right. Eventually, Goma will be the one to take it. Only 2 members in the wall here to cover that near post for Golden. Goma steps up. Goma lets fly to the back post. Doesn't beat Pisamenti though. Loudenbach, a little confused there on what to do, but he sends it back to Wartz. Keeps his head up. He finds a running Donzo, who's in. A nicely settled ball around Pisamenti, but he flails the leg out. He's able to win it back for a side. Watson now. He changes the pace of play. Polidoro. A brave challenge there to send it out for a throw. Goma with another step. Harrington. The challenge was clean. Watson lets that go. Goma, a swing and a miss. Dribbles around McGonigal as well. Kuster to lay it off. Polidoro, the early cross to the back post. And out of bounds. Looks like another substitution here for the Lions as we inch ever closer to that 90-minute mark. It is Kuster who will take his leave. A job well done for him. He's been up and down at that leftward channel on both first and second half.
Find the seconds now. Joey and Jules, find the seconds.
Play restarted here. Ascioli, but Watson rises above him. Goma just to move it on, and it's Donzo with a burst of speed. I believe that was a handball. He literally leaned his arm down to control it. Referee Corey saying, I was watching it all the way. I'll call it. Quick restart here for the Lions. Goma to win that challenge in the center circle. Ascioli drops that on a dime. He could have an effort from range. He lays it off for Harrington, who is offside. You feel like if it was earlier in the match, Ascioli would have let that one go, but the tired legs, maybe not worth the effort here. Golden to move it on. Goma once again there to be the first to it. And it was a deflection, I believe, off the shoulder of Watson. And that will allow the Predators to maintain possession. Here's Breeslin. Still with some gas in the tank. He might take it to the corner flag. He tries to cut it back to Ascioli. He wasn't ready for it. He thought Breeslin was going to the corner flag to run out the clock. And the Lions can move forward with it. They have a couple of willing runners. Ruggiero mainly. He's working against Verma. That pass way too heavy, way too long. Cutler DeJesus will take all the time in the world to get this one restarted. Still, this is the point of the match for both sides. You have to maintain your focus. Whether you're the Lions, you know there's one more you could get to maybe salvage a point. For Westchester United, hanging on to the lead to get all 3. Ascioli, once again beaten by Watson. Goma. And a nice effort play from Goma. Some more words. Goma, best be careful on a yellow already for him.
One of you guys has got to pick up 6. One of you guys pick up 6.
Loudenbach put it back into play. Tries to find Ascioli, but the touch failed him that time. Watson. Loudenbach. He's an empty. It's up and it's over. Still more words being exchanged here by Goma. Loudenbach. Harrington tries to weave through traffic. Gets that one plucked away from him. With some space here are the Lions. Donzo, fortunate recipient of that. He might take this to the corner flag. That was his intent. But Watson, wary to it. Ruggiero to Watson. Oh, nice. Little bit of skill there. Orts. Putting all of us on notice here in the broadcasting booth with that one.
Good forward routes. Keep going. Drive at him.
Ruggiero. Crack from distance could be had. Desperation shot pings off a number of players. Loudenbach to clear the lines once more. Harrington has to be the release valve here. Does find Ascioli. A beautiful ball in from the striker. Ascioli. Once again, those legs so tired from the captain. That's a strong challenge between both of them, clattering into one another. An intelligent play there from Polidoro to take it to the corner. Unfortunately, can't win a corner for a side, but wasted a little bit of more time here for Westchester United. Ascioli doing everything he can to will those legs on just a little bit more. Verma. And offsides is called. Verma fortunate to have the offside call because his challenge didn't come to fruition. The ball went past him. Here's Goma. He just boots that all the way into the clutches of Golden, and he'll get us restarted. Breezeland to try to close down. Another ball in behind here from the defenders. Cutler out! Cutler! Cutler, DJ Zeus, once again called into action, once again getting big and preventing a conversion. These looping balls over the top have been causing problems for the back four of Westchester United all evening long. This is going to be something they will review in the film for sure. They cannot let that happen moving forward. Can't be much more left in this one. Center referee Corey checking his watch every so often. Cutler once again taking his time here. He gets us restarted. Loudenbach, a nice flick on there for Donzo. He's going all the way to the corner flag. And there it is, the full-time whistle, your home side. Westchester United 5, Jackson Lions 4.
Your final score, Westchester Predators 5, Jackson Lions 4.
Admin Vince, just reiterating my statement there. Ladies and gentlemen, from all around the world, we thank you for tuning in to this NPSL Key West East Conference match, and we'll see you tomorrow.